All right, guys. Good morning. This is Trader Cbran here, and I want to welcome you to our weekly forecast on GBpUSD and EURUSD. So these are the two major pairs that mostly influentially traded in the market, so in forex market. So I want to be able to help you guys to look at a perspective on how you should trade this pair, the week 4. This is week 4 forecast that we're doing. Last week was week 3. We just ended week 3 of the forecast, and we actually were anticipating a more sell on the market, but we can see that the market didn't go in that light that we expected. If we go to the daily time frame, we will see that we have price on Monday, Friday night, Monday morning. We had a little sell drop, which obviously is sold. And then instead of breaking this low, it only tapped into it on a week. So what we see there could be a liquidity. We can see liquidity grab at that level, and then it ran off. So we can see liquidity grab at that level, and then the market ran up. So the question will be, where is it heading? Well, as you can see on the daily, we can see the market is already punching to the upside. And there was a trick on Friday based on the market consolidation. We have the market drop to this low and then eventually buy. Okay, so the two side of the market was served last week. Okay, we had a sell and we had a buy. Those who sold had some money. Those who bought later on towards the end of the market, toward the end of the day, they also made some money. So the two market were served according to this candle behavior. So now, what is this sign? What is the market telling us? Is this still going to go up or is it going to come down? So we can see that there is a sign of consolidation here that the market is giving us, because after pushing up, we have this zone that the market has created and fails to break out of it. So we could anticipate consolidation until there is a breakout. So first, on the daily, we have a strong consolidation on GBpUSD happening, going on. But for those of us that trade the lower time frame strategy, we obviously understand that there is a way we can get into the market based on strategy. So, but at the moment, we can see that liquidity sweep has just happened below. As you can see, that was a liquidity sweep. So they sweep out liquidity on the low, and I'm anticipating that they want to push higher to take out the liquidity on the upside. Who knows? Because we can see that it is a bullish momentum, then consolidation. Now they want to continue. Hopefully, this is what we want to see now. A bullish momentum, then consolidation in the zone, consolidation in the zone, consolidation, and then bam, that could be the picture. Who knows? Who knows if that's what the market wants to do? So we are not quite sure of that yet. So the best we'll do, sorry, let me check something here. The best we'll do is to obviously follow what the market has done. As you can see, that's the behavior right now that I'm anticipating. That's the behavior I think the market wants to go with. All right, we can see consolidation phase here, and then well, now they're heading back up around this level, which is here. They're heading back up, and who knows if what they intend to do is to break that high. Normally, this is the kind of pattern you will see in the market of a bullish momentum continuation to the upside after a little consolidation, which is obviously, this is the daily side of the picture. If you trade swing, if you do swing trades, so obviously as a swing trader here, you are just sitting on your hand waiting for the market to break out of the zone. But as a day trader, intraday trader, probably you're scalping. These are opportunities for you where you have support and resistance zone and you're waiting for price to come. Either of them give you the opportunity to get in a trade. So that's what you see right there. Now I'll leave those stuff there just for idea's sake. Now, another thing I want to show you on this daily time frame is again structure. I want to show you structure. First, we can see that the market created a new higher high by breaking this high, pull back, but when it was pulling back, it broke this low. So we have a push to the upside and then pull back, then a push up, breaking that structure high, and then pull back down, breaking the structure low, and pull back up from failing to break the structure high. Now, pull back down, not breaking, rather tapping into liquidity, the structure lows. We could take, some of you would take the week as a break of structure, but in reality, I normally go with the body. So here is the thing. What are they intending? Is this structure real? Is it going to come back up and break above this high? Or is the market going to continue lower to this level? And that is what we do not know at the moment, except a breakout. So the real thing is we can see that the market structure has been tampered with. It is not real market structure anymore because we have a break of the previous high. Market came back down, break the previous low, push back up, and then fails. So we have now a lower low created, lower high created, lower high, higher low created. Then you get the point. So that's where the challenge is right now. So that's why we call it consolidation. Okay, now let me move to 4-hour time frame to show you what I'm looking for. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, because we already have two strong bullish candles on the daily that's heading up, we could anticipate that the market is coming to this high. Okay, coming up to this high. Now, based on my strategy analysis, I know that this is the high that the market is coming to tap into or coming even closer to the high. That's my previous high on my market analysis. Let me just see if I can use, I think the candlestick here is different. Let me look for FSCM. What is it? I think that's FSCM. I think so. So we have, yeah, I think so. That's a candle. Yeah, that is FS. Okay, this is forex. Okay, but we'll use forex. Let's just use forex.com. Or I'll get FSCM, but that's fine. Let me use forex.com. I'll just wipe the screen and use forex. I think it gives me what I want to see on the chart, because the candle sometimes, most of these sources of candlesticks, they have different explanation to the behavior of the candle. So like we already drew on the daily, let me put that there so you can see it. On the daily, we have this structure high here. Okay, we have that structure high, and also you can clone that and then have it as structure low right there. So this is what we have on the daily. So go back to the 4-hour, and this is what we have on the 4-hour. Based on my strategy, of course, I have multiple strategy. Trust me. If you want to, there's one based on the imbalance. I can see there's an imbalance there, which obviously started from this order block. We have the secondary order block, but if you go a little bit higher, you could see that this is whole move that you want to consider. So you consider this whole move. So from here, we can see that the market is giving us something here to look into based on Fibonacci. So we can see that the market is struggling on the 61 Fibonacci retracement zone. So what that means is there is a consolidation in that zone that needs to be taken care of, but we can see the way the market is pushing back up to go test that 61 zone. So what we want to see as a trader is two things. So if I were you, I will mark that zone. As soon as price break and take out that high, I'm going to be looking for buys. If the market break, take out that high, tap into that order block, I'll watch for a retest. If there is a retest, I'm going to buy. Continue to the upside. So now, if you buy, what does that mean? It means that you can actually take a little bit of maybe how many pips? 60 pips, because the intention will be for them to take out the high and then probably break out of the box. So you can have 70 pips, 76 pips from there, depending on your position, which is not a bad idea to have, a bad pips to have for the day or for the week or something. So you can look into that. But if it fails to break that structure, if it fails to break it, then all you need to do is to look for a sell. So at that moment, you'll be looking for the market to drop if it fails to break. So we're looking at another drop that will take you to this level, which is better, because at the end of the day, you'll be targeting about what? You'll be targeting about 165 pips of this market. So we have more to the downside than to the upside. But the reality is, how would you know? How would you know how the market's going to run? So at the moment, two things involved. So how would you know that the market break and retest to the upside? You just put a trend line. So you put a trend line there, right there. You say, I have a trend line. If price break above that trend line and retest, I'm going to get into buy. So, but if you break above that trend line and do not retest, what are you going to do? You're going to look for opportunity to sell. So depending on your entry criteria, you're going to be looking for the opportunity to sell. So on GU right now, there are two sides to the coin. The market may go up to take out this high and wait for it. If you start breaking out, you can't get into buy. Wait for price action at this high. If it break that high, then we will now have a new structure high. So that means if the market take off that high, so we now know that we're going to continue to the upside. Do you understand? So that's exactly what I want you to think like. But if it doesn't, then we're looking at the downside that the market has created a structure low, reject there, and then continue to the lower side. As you can see, that the market may do something of that nature, because it's already taking out this low. So this is a lower low created right here. And also, if you check it properly, you can see that is a higher low. So if you turn on the line chart, you see that we're already on a downtrend on 4-hour time frame, because you can see that check, see that check, see that check. You see that? We see the low taking out, liquidity grab. Another liquidity here was taken out from here. So we can see a lower low created here within this bar. So we have one lower low, one lower high, and then one lower, another lower low. Probably this is another higher lower high. So that would be confirmation that it's going to go down. But if it fails and push up and take up that the other high, then you should be looking at opportunity to buy. But for me, based on what I trade and how I trade, I already see the mark that I don't want the video to be too long, trust me. So I'm going to quickly cut it short. But I'm already looking at my strategy based on what I trade and how I trade. I'm going to be looking at this position here, and I already know that I'm within the zone of obviously a sell market. Based on what I look, how I trade, I can see that I'm looking for a sell at this level. So I can literally wait for the market to come into my buy zone, sell zone, which is obviously what I'm looking for, and I'll be able to get my trade. So at the moment, I'm looking for sell at this level. I'm not going to buy. I'm looking for sell at this level, just watching for what the market is going to do at this level. This is my sell zone. So I'm going to be watching. And as soon as I get the signal, probably liquidity grab, market push up to take out the 4-hour liquidity, and I'm going to look for an entry on a 15 minutes time frame. So that is what I'm looking for sell, because it looks like a sell to me although it's consolidating on the daily and it's bullish on the daily, but on the 4-hour time frame, I can see that the market is beginning to shift pattern to sell. So before it could reflect on the 4-hour on the daily, but still, it's still a game of chance, probability. Be careful. All right, thank you guys. Let me share with you Euro USD. So let's look at Euro USD now. Now, on the Euro USD side, the market just came out. Let me just quickly go to the daily so you can see what I did here. Now, on the Euro USD, what do we see? First of all, on the daily, the market is bullish. We can see that the previous structure has been taken off. So we created a new high here. So we can see the market is literally trending, pushing up crazy and creating higher highs. Okay, so we should anticipate more. Now, what just happened here? Liquidity grab. Liquidity grab. Liquidity grab. We can see that liquidity was taken. So the market stretched all the way down to take out liquidity off the 4-hour, the daily, and now it's heading back up. As you can see, it's heading back up. So it's gonna go all the way up to take out this liquidity. So I'll be looking for opportunity again to buy Euro USD, but that will also affect GU, right? So that's why GU is a very challenging pair at the moment because of the market is not stable on GU. I'll show you that in a minute. But let me see on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we have. So I'm gonna take that bar off, and we're looking at the 4-hour right now. Okay, on the 4-hour, do we have a sell market? Are we looking at the sell market? Not really. On the 4-hour, we have a swing. Market dropped. It didn't take out this low anyways. So we have this major low here that led to this rally push up. And obviously, you might consider this as a low takeout, but already this high is already breached. So this is already a bullish momentum to the upside. So right now, we are having the market struggling to actually give us a direction. So what we have seen that the market broke out of this zone, of this consolidation, and then obviously is heading back, probably a retest. I'm not sure, but it's already retested, but it's still trying to get back up. So that means that the market may want to go obviously bullish. But before we conclude on that, all we need to do is to put a trend line over there and expect the market to break and retest. If the market break this trend line and retest, so what you want to see to consider a buy on this is that the market break the trend line and retest on it, and then you want to see that it's going to head up for that. This is a 4-hour time frame I'm looking at. So, but for me, the way I trade, obviously, if I take out that box, just to be clear, the way I trade, I'm looking at the market just take out liquidity. As you can see, there's an order flow run that just happened when this low was taken out, and then it stretched all the way down. We can see that this is the new high, and also the market's pushed even lower. Okay, pushed even lower to take out this low, and now we now have a very tight structure here that is obviously declining. So we can see what the market did here. So we have a very tight structure when it did that. Of course, that was consolidation, liquidity grab, bridged it up, and then head back up. So now we can see that based on fractal, this one is lower than this one. So we can see that the market has shifted to the upside a little bit. So now to confirm that the market is going higher, we need to see that it took out this liquidity. It had to take out this high. If it doesn't take out that high, we are not going to buy. So if it doesn't take out that high, we will stay selling. If it take out that high, we're not buying. So the reality is this is the structure high right now, bridge of that. So I could see that this is the liquidity pull that happened. And what do we have there? This was a candle that broke. This was a candle that rejected. So we have not followed through to the upside right there. So at that moment, what we're looking at on this pair right now is that there should be more sell. But the range at which the price is at is very short. is a short range, about 60 pips, which is not going to last for long. So I might anticipate that the high might be breached because it's already giving us a high levels. So this high might be breached to give us another interpretation of the market. So probably by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, or maybe by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, you obviously have an interpretation that might breach this high on Euro USD, break above it and retest. That will also align with the trend line idea that I told you. And then eventually we will not have another interpretation. For those of you who would like to trade it, that's what you want to look at for a continuation to the upside. Now, if we shift to the 15 minutes, we can see again the same market structure of the bullish momentum that is going on is already happening here as well. As we can see that the market here is shifting patterns. First of all, we have this zone here where the market breached, came up here, all right, and then eventually shifted by breaking the low, taking out the liquidity to the low, which is this low, all right, and then eventually came back to give us this equal high here. That's the equal structure high. And then what happened? There's a shift. The market take out the high with this push up that happened here. And then we now see that we have structure changing. So we're now looking bullish here. So what happened? The market shift again, and then we're looking bullish right now. So the market is heading up, and then it's just taking out the previous high. So that's what you want to see. So at this moment, what am I looking for? Liquidity, sweep, and then you'll be able to buy to the upside. But remember, we are looking at not follow through. So that might be the end of that structure. It might start rejecting and selling. So if it's selling, then we have to wait for that structure to change to give us a sell structure before we look for buy. Or sell. So that's exactly how I'm going to trade it. It's a very simple analysis, but if you want to learn more on how I trade and how I do daily analysis and send it to chat, join the trading lab. The link is in the description. And also, if you want to learn how to trade, contact me. I'll teach you. I'll teach you even sweet trade strategy that is simple, that if you're busy, you'll be able to trade it. I just showed my mentee one of those strategy, and I can teach you that, and you'll be able to learn and trade the market from the higher time frame, look at the behavior, get into the market around 4-hour time frame, and relax and let the market play out for you. So if you want to learn all this strategy, contact me in my Telegram group, or you can write to me on Facebook. We're there. On YouTube, we're here. So contact me, get in touch. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one, which is next week. We're going to be looking at what the market does. So if you want to catch with us the daily trade that we're taking, I already said it, join the trading lab. The link is in the description. You'll be able to see how we're looking at the market on a daily basis. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all for your patience. I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to us, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you.